guys, long time no see you. Using these two Elmer's and modepodge. I just feel like I need something a little bit stickier, so I'm just gonna put these on. I think this is gonna need to get trimmed down a bit. I like the Create and I like the Joy, so let's just trim that down a little bit. So I'm going to take it off here and take it off down here. And this is just from one of the magazines that I have. I'll show it to you in the end maybe. So put a pretty thick coat on there. I might use the sponge, that's why I'm wearing a glove. Just in case I decide I want to just use the sponge. So as you can tell, the super large Crema yogurt container, and I'm still trying to organize my stuff, and I think what I need is I need to get all of my markers, pencils and stuff in one container, and I think that I can do that with this. So I'm going to be missing some edges, but I have some strips for fixing that later, so it'll be fine. I wonder if this one's, I think this one's wider. I do need a wider spot here, I think. And I like the rip look of this. I'm going to rip this top part so I can try to fit it under there. Yeah, so while I'm getting everything organized, I just felt like I needed to try to make more containers. So I've been doing that, and that's been taking my time doing it. There's a lot of different types of paper. Plus I've been watching Japanese stationery YouTubes. They are so gorgeous. I'm leaving the whole lid part, even though I usually, you don't have to leave this whole lid part. You can take that off. But I like the handle, and even though I won't use the lid, I don't really mind that. Okay. I have some circular ones, so it looks like this is going quicker with the figure out which side I was doing. So these ones don't, the one that has the finished edge is the one that will be on the bottom, because this one doesn't have a finished edge. I have 3 here. Isn't that cool? I have 3, so where's my other one? What's this one? This one's got words and it goes this way. Let's take it right around this one and cut that in half. And that can go there. So I just painted it with a mixture of acrylic paints that made it white and red, which made pink. And this one I got glue on, so you may as well just stick it on there. I'll just stick it on that seam maybe. Okay. This one on here. It's surprising when you start doing these how you just don't notice the background after you do them for a while. You don't have to go nuts. One of the things I was thinking about doing is I was thinking about adding some material. Something else that I have, which is large, is these berries. I found those to be cool on there. Put some berries on there. Let's divide that in half. Just put some nice berries on there. I am going to do a whole thing about the color wheel now that I feel like I have a better understanding of the color wheel, watching some videos about tint and shading and all that stuff. So I'm going to do it with my pencil crayons and stuff like that. So what I thought is, why don't I get them all together before I do that project? So now I have all of these words that I want to add, which will then take it away from the background again. So this is a huge one. Which part needs it? These parts are pretty good. I think this is one that needs it. How about Banquet of Joy? Coming right through here. Finally found my yarrow, but I like the way the fonts were on this one. It says Willow and Sage. But the colors of the font, the color of the font is really nice. Take your time and try to get it smooth. Then I didn't totally get the word, but I love the script. So let's get that on there. And let's just lay this on here like this. It says perfect party, I think it said. And then I love this word. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to put this on here. Got that word on there now. That word on there now. Let's put this up here. And let that down the other way. This is another cool thing also from the same magazine. So you can see you don't really notice anymore whatever was in the background. I think that's good. I don't think I need anything else. I wasn't sure about this green color. Let's take a look. See, if I had my color wheel, I'd be able to tell you right away. Maybe on this side. If I had my color wheel done up. But otherwise, I think that's great. I hope I was on the screen. Hope you can see what we've got. I'm going to get that one down. And I've got a lot of glue here, so I'm going to have to do another box right away. I love it. And now this will be chock-a-block full pencil crayons. Hope you like it.